Okay, we've got our Alpha Liner DIY bed liner kit unboxed. We have everything on the table that we need to accomplish our DIY project. So what we have is 4 quarts of A. We've got 1 quart kit of B side component that we're going to use our 4-ounce cup and fill this up twice. So we have 8 ounces that go into each one of these A side components, and we've got a 4-ounce color jar. Now, you need to know that you're going to mix 1 quart at a time. You're going to catalyze the 1 quart that you're going to spray. You do this 1 at a time. Don't catalyze all of them. You'll have a brick inside of this thing that you won't be able to get out. So you want to make sure that you do this 1 at a time, okay? The first thing I'm going to start doing, I'm just going to open one of my A side components, just unscrew the lid. There's a safety top that's on here. Make sure that you get that off, but put it back in the cap because you need it whenever you're going to put the cap back on to shake it, okay? Now, we're going to take this color here. We're going to put 1 ounce of color inside of the A component so that we can prepare to put the B side in there. So I'm just going to pour 1 ounce of color in here. Just a little more. That looks about good to me. Maybe just a little bit. All right, there we go. It doesn't take much to put, to utilize the toner. Doesn't take a lot of color to actually pigment our system. Now, for the B side, simply unscrew the top. There's a safety ring on the top as well. You want to pull that out. So then we're going to take the B side component, with our 4-ounce cup. We're going to pour in 1 4-ounce. This is number 1. And it's okay if it spills. This is a lightweight liquid. Make sure that you are somewhere where you can make a mess. This is our cup number 2. All right, so that is our 8 ounces of B side component into the A side. All right, now everything is inside of here. Put your cap back on your B side. Now put your cap back on your A side. And then you're going to want to shake this for 60 to 90 seconds. I prefer and recommend that you shake closer to the 90-second range so that you can make sure that your mix is thoroughly mixed and prepared for you to spray. So let's mix. Okay, so got this mixed for 90 seconds. Now it's time to simply unscrew the lid. I have my gun already put together. I have the siphon tube on and then the actual discharge tube. I use a ball valve on the end of the gun so that I can simply just turn my air on. What you want is somewhere around 40 to 60 PSI so that you can get the liquid through and have a nice texture. So just be mindful of knowing that you need about 40 to 60 PSI to run this to properly do the application with the Alpha Liner. I'm gonna screw my gun in like this. We're all set. The next thing that I need to do is put on my coverall, my respirator, hook up to air, and we're gonna start spraying. So meet me at the Jeep and let's get a look at what we're gonna do.